Okay, boys and girls, I'm not quite sure why I'm not showing up, but I'm hoping that you can at least still hear my voice and we can go through the PowerPoints. So let's get started. Our story for this week is The Man Who Named the Clouds. This is our word analysis spelling unit 3, week 1. And we are going to go ahead and jump in. Our skill for this week is a little bit different, but that's okay because we are going to tackle it with that positive learning behavior that we have. And we are going to be looking at Latin word origins, okay? So I want you to take a look at what I put right here that I am following with my cursor. Many of our English words that we use come from Latin words. Bet you didn't know that. Learn something new every day. This week, we will be practicing decoding and identifying our spelling words that have these Latin parts in them. So you're going to stick with me, you're going to work with me, and guess what? We are going to do a whole lot of learning new things. So exciting. So here we go. Let's begin. Here's your list of words for this week. You know, I always give them to you early on the first day so that I know you're studying them every single day. Knowledge is power. Remember, I told you that. So let's take a look at this list. Apprentice, apprenticeship, manufacture, manufacturing, atmosphere, atmospheric, argument, argumentative, observation, and last but not least, observational. Very good, very good. I'm so proud of you. Now, let's take a look at day 1. This is our word analysis, Latin word origins. Now, this week we are going to be using common affixes, which I know is something that you've heard before, and roots as clues to figure out the meaning of our spelling words. Now, I wanted to go back and clarify something for you because I actually, as I studied this lesson, found out a little bit more of a clarity between root words and base words, believe it or not. Root words are different than base words. So let's clarify this. A root word has a specific meaning, but it cannot stand alone. It's not a standalone word. So, for example, the root word awed, like in audience or applaud, it is not a word by itself. You just wouldn't walk up to somebody and say, awed. They would look at you kind of like you were crazy, okay? So let's begin by looking at the first word on our list on the next slide. And this may be all we have time for today, but that's okay because we'll get the other ones later on this week. Now, so let's take a look at our first word, apprentice, okay? Now I divided it into 2 different sides, and if you'll notice, I did my numbering back and forth, so you'll follow along with me. So let's look at our English word first, apprentice, okay? Now let's go over here to the Latin word and meaning of it. Well, apprehender, that's something that is in the Latin word. Something that sometimes we're not too familiar with. I know I don't speak Latin, so I would have to use a dictionary to help me out. But this means apprehender. Say it with me. Again, apprehender. Yes, it means to learn. So I'm going to go back over here to my step 1, and I'm going to model that this word is new to me. I'm going to read the Latin word and its meaning from the second column, which is what we just did. We read the word. Now look at number 2. The Latin meaning helps me to figure out that an apprentice must be related to learn or learning. Okay, because that's what the meaning here the Latin meaning of apprehender is. It's to learn. So then I go back over here to number 3 and I can say, okay, well, an apprentice then is learning something new, like a student, like you. You're an apprentice. You're in class. You're learning something new. So we're going to wrap it up there for today. I know one word with such a new topic is all we can comprehend today. So I'm going to stop. You'll let your mind relax. You're going to study these words, and I'm going to see you tomorrow for day 2. Good job, and keep working hard. Bye-bye for now.